I need fish fingers and custard.
Funny.
Am I? Good. Funny's good.
Now it's time to move on to dessert.
So our Whovian friends will recognize this as a favorite of the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who. I'm not going to go into much detail as to avoid spoilers, but I will spoil this much. There aren't any fish parts in this dish, so apologies in advance for those who are expecting that. And one last thing, I'm not a fish scientist, but most mutant, or not, I should say non-mutant fish don't have fingers anyway, so this is what we're going to need.
This is our recipe for fish fingers and custard. We're gonna make the fish fingers or fish sticks if you're American into cookies. I mean, seriously. Okay, so what we're gonna start with is 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of icing sugar, which is a fancy name for powdered sugar. We're gonna need a half a cup of cornstarch, 1 pound of butter softened. Leave it on your counter overnight for a few hours. If you forget to do that, go ahead and just pop it in your microwave for about 10 seconds and it should be just fine. And then you're going to also need 1 package of graham crackers crushed. You can use a mallet. Go ahead and just put it in like a plastic Ziploc bag. If you don't have a mallet, anything will work, even a lightsaber. Just saying.
Beat it.
And also 1 package of instant pudding. Any flavor you like, your favorite flavor, it doesn't matter. Prepare that. It's usually 2 cups of milk. Stick it in the fridge. As soon as your cookies are done, I'll show you how to prepare that all together. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Then we're going to get...
Done. Good job. Good job.
We're going to cream our sugar and butter mixture, and that's just a fancy way of saying mix it together. So let me grab a bowl and we'll get started on that. Do you want that to over here, please?
Butter. Alright, chill out, Zooey.
That's just how I am.
My dad.
And the voice.
Then the powdered sugar or icing sugar,
Confectioner sugar?
if you will.
If you so choose.
I will.
How many different names is this stuff I have?
Too
Okay.
many.
What can it do? Oh god.
Yay!
Exterminate.
Faulty mixer. Yeah. It's the Romulan ale.
Yep. Yep.
Good. Alright, let me go ahead and mix this.
Exterminate.
You want to add the
This.
the cornstarch to the flour using a fork. Using a fork or a sifter. We use a fork because we don't have a sifter. Spoon, mix it thoroughly. Like
Secret Santa sifter. Remember that.
It's all the way through.
Get off my back, sift driver.
Fold it. Fold it.
I'm gonna turn this over to Jen at this point.
Woo!
Nicely done.
Yeah, very good.
Meanwhile, I remain unscathed. Alright, anyway. Now that we've done that, we're going to slowly add this mixture to this here mixture while beating vigorously.
Okay.
We'll start now.
Alright,
Finished.
there is your dough. It's gonna be kind of the consistency of really wet Play-Doh, if you will, like wet clay. Okay. What you're gonna do with this is shape them into long rectangles, like fish sticks or fish fingers, and then roll them in the graham crackers as the coating on it. So we'll show you how to make a few, and then we'll show you the finished product. So, I'm gonna grab that plate. Alright, so grab, just like the Swedish meatballs, about that size. You're gonna roll it.
Pat it.
Like marking with a B. Or H. W.
Whatever.
Alright, so there you go, about that. You want to make them smaller than you actually want the finished part to be, because these butter cookies actually do spread out in the oven pretty well. So they'll be at least 3 times bigger than you make them. So there is one fish finger. I'll go ahead and make another one.
Did the fish have one finger?
These fish,
Be a large fish.
they're space fish.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Larger than your sea bass.
Your average sea bass. Alright. And there is another. You want to put these on an ungreased cookie sheet. Alright, so there's another one. So once you have your whole cookie sheet lined with your fish fingers, you're gonna pop it in the oven, 400 degrees, for about 11 to 15 minutes, depending on how big or small your cookies are. Just check them to see if they're a light golden color. And then just take them out and put them on a wire rack to cool. And this is what they look like after they've been cooked. Fish sticks.
Fish fingers.
So to serve, what you're gonna wanna do is just put a little dollop of your custard on a plate, just like this. And put a couple of your fish fingers right in there. And enjoy. You're gonna love these cookies. They're light, crispy, buttery, amazing. Nothing like fish sticks.
Help you regenerate.
Right. There you go. There's our fish fingers and custard.